Roger Zelazny is the fantasy writer I most admire. I love his writing. He's best remembered for his novels about the realm of amber and its struggles with the courts of chaos. I was swept away by the first 5 books of this series. 9 Princes in Amber, The Guns of Avalon, The Sign of the Unicorn, The Hand of Oberon, and The Courts of Chaos are undisputed classics of the genre. I vividly remember waiting for the 5th in the series, The Courts of Chaos, to be published. In those distant days before e-books, I had to wait for a hard copy to arrive in my high street bookshop. When a single copy did arrive, I didn't have the money to buy it. Not only was this before the digital age, but it was also at a time when few people had credit cards. My solution was to haunt the bookshop day after day and read a few pages each time. All his novels, novellas and short stories blow me away. The Lord of Light, one of his most famous works, which is a hybrid of Hindu mythology and science fiction, is a classic. His short, sharp novel based on the Hell's Angel culture, Damnation Alley, was popular enough to be made into a film. Jack of Shadows contains some of the starkest, simplest and yet most vivid world-building of any novel I have ever read. Many of the most successful authors in the fantasy genre over the last 30 years often cite 2 out of the following 3 authors as major influences. Tolkien, of course, Stephen Donaldson, and Roger Zelazny. This is no accident. Zelazny is a writer's writer. His influence on the current generation of best-selling authors should not be underestimated. My favourite book by him is one that has been overlooked by many but still echoes in my mind today. This Immortal has everything I want in a work of fantasy. It has an original idea, a great and slightly bleak storyline, vividly written characters, a hero who may or may not be human, and a twist at the end that I didn't see coming. Like many of his works, it's a mixture of ancient myth and science fiction, to which he adds his own brand of fantasy. The science fiction element revolves around a dying Earth following a nuclear holocaust. Most of the survivors have fled the planet and are happy to work as servants in other solar systems for an alien culture. Only a few million survivors struggle to make a life on an Earth now owned by aliens and thought of as no more than a tourist attraction. The legend Zelazny mixes with this come from ancient Greece. To this recipe he adds his own brand of hero, Conrad Nomikos, who may or may not be human and has been given a task to play nursemaid to a group of tourists, including a fabulously rich alien who wants to gaze on the ruin of the earth. Among this motley group are some fabulous characters such as Hassan the Assassin and the last poet laureate of the planet Earth. As is his wont, Zelazny adds short inserts, hardly germane to the main story, which add pathos and stick in the mind. The one I always remember from This Immortal is the paragraph, and it's only a paragraph about the dissection of the last pet dog on Earth. This group of tourists, under the care of Conrad Nomikos, has a run-in with a cannibal tribe, a close encounter with several mutated and dangerous life forms, and there are also several accidents which may or may not be attempts to assassinate the fabulously rich alien by terrorists who object to the way the Earth has been turned into a sideshow. It's a great read, full of surprises, and of course there is a twist at the end that I never saw coming. Well, that's all for this episode. If you like these podcasts and find them useful, please follow or subscribe and share them with your friends. If you want to help with the cost of making them, you can buy me a coffee. Links to all the books I recommend can be found below.